guys, welcome to my July favorites video. I'm actually going to pass this off as my June/July favorites because I didn't do one last month. I'm sorry, I had exams and job interviews and June was just redonkulous for me basically. So I am sorry, but I've got lots of goodies to show you here today. A range of stuff, so I hope this makes up for it and I hope that you still love me. So if you guys want to see my recent favorites, then please keep on watching. First up, I've got some really cool new skincare favorites. So I was recently introduced, well not recently, a little while ago, introduced to the brand Revitalash. Oh no, Revitalash? Pretty sure it's Revitalash, sorry. Anyway, so this is a skincare brand that they do masks, so face masks, eye masks, hand masks, things like that. And I think in one of my recent Get Ready With Me videos, I did talk about the collagen crystal eye masks. So this is what they look like in the box. And basically they're like this little jellyfish thing that you stick underneath your eye. So I like to put it on for about 20 minutes and then take it off and then go in and do my makeup. And basically it just gets rid of any dark under eye circles, puffiness. It also really hydrates the area and stops your concealer from creasing. So I have been using these flat out since I got them. Before big events or even before filming, it just makes my eye area look so much better than it probably really is in real life. So yeah, absolutely in love with these. And then the masks that they make come in like little packages. You can get boxes of 5 of these as well. Basically they're cloth masks. You just tear this open, you pop it on your face. You know, you might lie, read a book or lie on the couch, watch TV, whatever, in the bath. You leave it on your face for 20 minutes, take it off and then rinse with water. Your skin is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like you've got new skin. It's like you've just been born and your skin is perfect again. These are amazing and, you know, to be honest, they're really, really well priced. So when you do buy them in a box of 5 or something, I think they're about $25 or something. So yeah, really, really well worth trying out. They are my first favorite of the month and you guys know about me and my skincare. I really need to up the ante because I'm a little bit slack. So something simple and quick and easy is always going to be right up my alley. And I've got another technically skincare favorite. This is a self tanner. So this is Loving Tan and this is their ultra dark deluxe bronzing mousse. Whoa, you guys know that I'm obsessed with tan, right? But this is like a whole nother level. I didn't think that I would find another favorite tan. My all-time favorite was Au Courant, I think Au Courant, because it gave me a really nice dark olivey tan. This is exactly the same, but it's a little darker and it lasts forever. Oh, it's got experienced tanners only. Huh, that's funny. Never noticed that. It's a really nice olivey brown that's not orange, so it never comes off orange in pictures or anything like that. It's still quite moisturizing on my skin, and I don't find that I get that crazy build up on my elbows or my knees. I just pop a little bit of moisturizer on first and then go in with this. It's just an amazing, amazing tan. I do personally have trouble with tans lasting. So, you know, I might put it on one day and then, you know, I'll let it develop for the 6 to 8 hours. But then I'll have a shower and it's like, where did my tan go? But this, I can get a full week wear out of this. And that's going to the gym, that's going in the sauna with my sister, that is going to work, that is... Anyway, this stuff is life proof. I love it. I would recommend using the mitt that comes with it just because it'll give you that really flawless looking, like no streak kind of look. And it's a cute little mitt. I love it. If you guys are interested in purchasing this tan, you can use the code Nakia and it will give you a free mitt with any of your purchases as well. So my next non-makeup favorite is a nail polish. Now this is the C&D Vinyl Luxe. And as you can see, I have a bunch of shades of this one. So basically this is, if you think about it, like a gel, like a shellac gel and a normal nail polish got together and had babies, this would be the baby. It's kind of like a hybrid between the two. So you apply it like a nail polish. So you go in and you apply 2 coats of the color and then 1 coat of the top coat. And then basically it's like a gel nail polish that lasts for 7+ days and it looks like gel polish, but you don't have to go under a UV light. You don't have to go through all of the hell of the acetone and all of that to get it off. It's like a normal nail polish and I love the colors that it comes in. I'm wearing one of my nails now. The one that I've got on is this one, Married to the Mauve. Now in a couple of my recent videos, you guys were like, oh, what nail color are you wearing? It's amazing. Was this one. It's called Clay Canyon, and it's just a really nice, I don't know, like caramelly, pinky, beigey nude. It's just a really, really gorgeous color. And I can get a whole heap of wear out of these. This is my nails. This must be, I think this is day 6. And as you can see, they're still really shiny. There's no chips. It's an amazing nail polish. This is another favorite. Oh, love this color. Tinted Love. Ooh, so pretty. If you guys are interested in getting this one in Australia, discountbeautyboutique.com. I've spoken about the website before. I love Samantha. She's gorgeous. You can get these on there for a really reasonable price, and she's got really reasonable shipping as well. She also quite often has like a 20% off or a 10% off sales. So if you guys are interested in a really long lasting nail polish, then definitely check this one out. So my next favorite is actually a lash company. So I was only recently introduced to this one, and it is Ivory Lash. Now these are an Australian company that does manufacture mink fur lashes. I have done a little bit of research on the company, and they do definitely ethically source their mink fur, which is a huge relief. But their lashes are just, I don't know, their styles are so gorgeous. They're so wispy and soft, and the bands are very, very thin. Sometimes I find with mink lashes, you know, you are getting that big, full, flirty mink effect, but you're sort of compromising on the band because the bands are usually a little bit thicker and then obviously a little bit harder to work with. But with these ones, the bands are still really, really thin, very easy to work with, and I mean, the lashes speak for themselves. They're so gorgeous. 25 times you can use these, so you know you are getting fairly good bang for your buck. So these ones here are the Burlesque Lash, and then I'm actually wearing, what are these ones? The Hide and Seek Lash on my eyes today. I'm obsessed with lashes, so when I do discover a new company that does a very good job of their products, I've definitely got to let you guys know. So yeah, like the other stuff, I will link their website in the description bar below, and you guys can check them out for yourself. I feel like this next favorite is going to be a total no-brainer. Inglot blushes. Girl, where have you been your entire life? I honestly want to kick myself for not discovering Inglot sooner. Their stuff is amazeballs. So I picked up 2 blush palettes. I think I got one in the month of June and one in the month of July. Cannot stop using them. I use them on myself. I use them on clients. Sometimes I just look at them because, oh my God, they're beautiful. Get the lid off the other one. And I mean, Inglot packaging, you just cannot go wrong. It's so luxe. So this is my more neutral sort of corally palette. I use this a lot on brides and, you know, debutante formal type of things because they're just really pretty natural shades that really complement anybody's skin tone. And then this is my favorite one. You guys know I love bright blushes. You saw me like going nuts over the sleek ones. Well, just imagine me with these. Inglot. You know, the quality is ridiculous. Everything is so pigmented and amazing, and you just cannot go wrong with Inglot. I would highly recommend you guys definitely check Inglot out. And if you are a qualified makeup artist, they do run a pro rewards program here in Australia. So if you take your identification in, you can get a little card that will get you 30% off your purchases, which... hello, 30% off. So next up is a primer. Now I spoke about this one, I don't know how many videos ago it was, but I have been obsessing over this lately. This is the Australis primer. It doesn't have a special name. On the back it says, a specialized foundation primer that fills fine lines, preventing skin from absorbing foundation to extend wearability for a longer lasting flawless finish. Totally back that up. I like to do something that's probably a little bit unusual in the makeup world, but what I do is I slather this on until my face is wet, and then I go straight in with a foundation, and I don't know, there's something about this mixing in with the foundation. It does something, but my skin looks dewy whilst at the same time keeping, you know, the oiliness away, and it just looks so flawless, and it lasts like, I think I wore it maybe 14 hours. I had a really, really busy day and I put it on at like 5 AM in the morning. I wore it all day until late at night, and I got home and like came in here to take my makeup off, and I was like, whoa, my face still looks like I've only just applied it. Like, it is that good. And honestly, this is like, I think $12. It's super, super affordable, but I would say this is definitely up there with a lot of the higher end primers. It's just, mwah, I love it. And then moving straight into foundations, the two foundations that I have been obsessing over lately are the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I am in the colour 3W1 or Tawny 37. There's a whole bunch of numbers on here. I'm not really sure. Let's go with Tawny. I am in Tawny with this one, and it's just a really good foundation for people like me who have got oily skin, or people like me who busy life means that you don't have, you know, extensive time to just be touching up your makeup all the time. Medium to full coverage depending on how you apply it. If you apply it with a kabuki or a beauty blender, you will get a really reasonable amount of coverage out of it. I can get full coverage out of this one if I apply it properly. It does have an SPF of 10, but I do not notice any flashback. Amazing foundation. I've spoken about it with you guys before. I don't know, I've just rediscovered my love for it this month. And then the other one is the Chi Chi Fabulous and Flawless Foundation. So I picked this one up maybe about 4 weeks ago now. This retails in Australia for I think about $25, but there's always sales, you know, 20%, 30%, 40% off this stuff. And for a drugstore foundation, it's amazing. It just looks like, I don't know, it does a really good job of smoothing out pores, fine lines, any unusual texture on your skin, any wrinkles, all of that stuff. And it just makes, like, you look airbrushed, like you've been photoshopping yourself in real life basically. And there's not many drugstore foundations that you can actually get that sort of effect from. So I really like this one. And the other really great thing about this one is that when you do go in to get your shade, they're all numbered like 1 up until, I think it goes up to 15 or something, I'm not sure. But it's also got a little description of what skin tone that particular shade is, you know, best for. So it might say, you know, medium skin with yellow undertone, or light skin with pink undertones. Like, it's got a really good description, and it'll really help you be able to choose the correct shade for your face. Another face product that I am totally obsessing over is the Bare Minerals Concealer. So this is an under eye brightener, and it's like a concealer except in a powder. So that is what it looks like. I got no idea if you guys can see that because I am blinded by these lights. But basically I use it underneath my eyes to set my concealer, and then I also use it, you know, down the bridge of my nose, just through the T-zone and on my chin as well, and it does an amazing job of highlighting the area. It also will help to give you a little bit extra coverage in those areas, but at the same time, like, without looking too cakey, like you've applied a concealer on top of a concealer, if you get what I mean. Like, it's a really, really good product, and it's actually the first product that I've come across that is a concealer in a powder. It's not really something that's generally done too much. I do have a bunch of other shades, and I think I will pick them up for different concealing purposes around the face, and also for my freelance kit, because this stuff will last. Like, you can get a whole day wears out of this, and it doesn't crease, it doesn't get cakey or like get really emollient and, you know, move around on the skin. This is a really, really nice powder concealer. Next up, I want to talk about some lightening whitening products. So I recently got introduced to this brand. I mean, I've seen it everywhere on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Everybody's got it. Everybody raves about it. And I was sort of always like I bet it's nothing. Like, whatever, I'll just go without it. But Nakia has got herself some lightening whitening, and honestly, I can see what the fuss is about now. So I've got two favorites currently from the brand at the minute, and the first one is the Brow Bars To Go. I think when I very first started watching YouTube videos, I think Carly Bell or whatever her name is, she was using this, and this was like 2-3 years ago, and I was like, ooh, that looks pretty. 3 years later, I finally got it. So this is a brow trio, and it comes with 2 powders, a lighter and a darker one, and then it also comes with a coloured wax. So this is like the lighter of the 2 palettes, and then the other one is a little bit darker and looks like that. So blondies, light brown hairs, even medium brown hairs, probably this one, and then any darker than that, probably this one. But in saying that, I can use this to get a really nice natural everyday brow as well. So what I love about it is that it's very, very quick to do. You know, I can just go boom, 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 and my brows are done. Also looks really natural. It doesn't look cakey. I hate it how some powders, they start to look really cakey in the head of the brow. It lasts ages, and there's just something about the colours, I don't know. I find that a lot of darker brown brow powders, they've got a real reddish kind of undertone, and because of the colour of my hair and because of my olive skin, it looks terrible. But these have got a really nice sort of taupey undertone, so it really, really goes in well with natural brow colours. I just love these, absolutely love them. I'm so glad that I've got them. I've been using them in my freelance kit, I've been using them on myself for day-to-day wear. can't get enough. And then my other whitening lightning favorite is the Color Your Smile lip glosses. So I have got all 15 shades of these, not gonna lie, but these are my favorite shades. These are basically a colored lip gloss, but they're not too sticky. They're very, very well pigmented. You really only need like one swipe on the top and lower lips and you're good to go. The other thing that I really like about this is I've got, I don't know if it happens to you guys as well, but when I apply a colored gloss, it tends to get like really cakey, like right on the middle inside of my lips. You can see the color building up, and it doesn't stay an even color over the whole lip. These bad boys do. They do come with a little light in them. I don't know if you guys can see that. Basically that's so that you can use them in the dark. You can use them in, you know, like on the go, I think the idea is. And they also do come with a little mirror on the side there, so you can apply it and see where you're applying. Now this is the nude one, and I am wearing it on my lips today. I don't know if you guys can see, but I applied this, I'm going to say an hour and a half ago, and it looks freshly applied. Like honestly, I'm not even fibbing. I applied this, it's the time now 11:14. I think I put this on at like 9:50 and perfect. They're absolutely amazing. So my favorite colors are nude, which is the one I've got on. Salmon, which is like a really pretty coral color. If you mix it with nude, it's amazing all over again. Rose Hill, which is actually the color that was designed by Jaclyn Hill, so that's exciting. Did a good job, it's really pretty. Raspberry Sorbet, which is a really fun lolly pink, and then Candy Apple, which is this really sexy red. To be honest, it was difficult to choose a favorite color. I love them all, and ever since I got these about, I think 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago now, I haven't touched any other lip gloss. I hate to say it guys, but I thought NYX Butter Glosses were going to be it for me. These are better. These are better. And if you guys are interested in getting anything, they have been kind enough to give me a discount code for you guys to purchase from them. So if you use the code JOY, you will get 25% off your order, and they do ship to Australia. So I love these, and I'm going to be restocking them forever, I think. And my last favorite products for this month are these two lash products. So these are just like the combo that I have been using most. Now, first up, I've got the Revitalash Advanced Serum. So this is a serum that you paint onto the base of your lashes once a day, and it basically makes your eyelashes grow. It's not a fib, but honestly, I think my lashes are maybe double in length. This stuff is amazing. It honestly works, and it hasn't done, like I think some people were worried about discoloration of the iris and the whites of the eye. This is one of the formulas that doesn't actually cause that to happen. So it's very, very safe. It doesn't sting the eyes, very easy to use. I just apply it before I put my mascara on every day, and I'm good to go. And now I've finally got really nice lashes. Finally! I did have lash extensions for a long time there. I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, and it totally butchered my lashes, but they're back to their normal selves now. So yeah, that is the Revitalash Advanced Serum. And then the last favorite is the Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes Mascara by Maybelline. There's just something about Maybelline mascaras, isn't there? Like, of all of the drugstore mascaras that I have, I always tend to go back to Maybelline. I've been loving this one because it's got a curved wand, and so basically you can just wriggle it on the base of your lash, swipe up once, and you're good to go. It makes my lashes long, it makes them super black, and it doesn't smudge, you know, during the day. I can wear this to the gym, in the sauna, wherever, and it doesn't budge an inch. So yeah, just a really, really good drugstore mascara. And they're usually on sale here in Australia for about $10, so you can pick them up for a really, really reasonable price as well. So that is it for my June, July favorites, guys. Do let me know in the comments bar below if you have got any favorites for the month that you think that I should try out. I always love hearing your suggestions and stuff that you love, because it's really good to learn from each other, I think. So also let me know if you've been loving any of these products as well, or if you hated them. I'm always interested to hear, you know, if you've had a bad experience with something that I love. I know you're probably going to ask about these earrings because they're amazeballs, like how could you not? These are from With Love Kirsten Boutique. I will link their website in the description bar below. They are an Australian online jewellery boutique, but for something that's Australian, you wouldn't know because the prices are so low. I think these are like, maybe like $10. Like, it's It's really, really affordable and it's really high quality jewelry. So I'll pop that in the description bar as well so you guys can check it out. So thanks guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button if you're even still watching now, because you probably got bored halfway through. I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye! The blush shade from the palette, just using the same brush. I'm going to use the flat top end of the brush. And I'm going to place this one onto the apples of my cheeks and blend it up towards the